160 million years ago, the first bird appeared on our planet. A group of fully feathered theropods, dromaeosaurids, microraptors, and velociraptors. We live among the descendants of dinosaurs. The killing claw of a velociraptor, the talons of birds of prey, top of the food chain, the ultimate predator. Eagles, hawks, owls, vultures, rulers of the skies, hunters, and masters of flight. Welcome to Predators on Wings.
That wonderful display from our Brownie Cats. Let's give them a big round of applause, everyone. Thank you. Hello, and a very good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So, how is everyone feeling today? Feeling good? Oh, I can't hear you. Let's try this one more time. How is everyone feeling today? Feeling good? Excellent, excellent. So nice to see all of you out here. By the way, my name is Chandra, and I am a raptor ranger. My buddy Dina and I are passionate about understanding and protecting birds of prey.
So, as raptor rangers, we conduct rescue and release efforts. We also have to take care of the birds here. So today we're going to introduce you to some of our favorite predators on wings.
Well, the birds you saw flying earlier on, those are the brownie kites, and they can be commonly found in Southeast Asia. In fact, very commonly found right here in Singapore. Now, these birds are extremely agile and maneuverable in flight. They're known to catch insects while flying and also consume them while in flight. Pretty impressive, huh?
Oh yes, Chandra, that's very impressive. And even though they are medium-sized raptors, they're able to snatch a prey from a bird as big as the white-bellied sea eagle. White-bellied sea eagle can be found in Southeast Asia and one of the largest raptors that you can spot right here in Singapore.
These white-bellied sea eagles have rough undersides which enable them to get a good grip over slippery and struggling prey. For example, like fish and even snakes. And talking about snakes, these birds are specialists in hunting venomous banded sea crickets, a highly venomous sea snake. Now they're known to dive down and snatch the snake away from the surface of the water. And if you're wondering how that looks like, take a look at this video. There it goes. Very precise.
Well indeed, birds of prey are vital to the health of our planet. They help to remove old, sick animals and help to get rid of pests. And one bird in particular that helps us with pest control is none other than the owls. So everyone, let's welcome Idris, our Malay fish owl. Another local species that you can spot right here in Singapore. And the rodents that these birds hunt for never hear them coming. Well, that's because owls are masters of silent flight.
And talking about silent flight, we do have one more owl. Wait very patiently right up there. Now before the owl makes its way down, a gentle reminder for the folks on this side, Please remain seated. Do not stand up. Please remain seated. And be as quiet as possible so you can get to experience the owls beneath the field.
Madam.
There you go, very low above your head, very nice indeed. So folks, we have Latik over here. Latik is also a Malay fish owl, and the reason why owls are capable of silent flight is because, unlike other birds of prey, owls have this extremely soft edge at the tip of their feathers. So the sound frequency created by the wing flaps will be absorbed by those feathers. And did you know that these birds have got excellent eyesight? In fact, they do have binocular vision.
Well, speaking about the eyes, did you know that the colors of the eyes tells us when they like to hunt? Owls with yellow eyes, like Egypt and Latvia, they prefer to hunt during the day. Owls with orange eyes hunt during sunrise and sunset. But what about owls with dark black eyes? Well, they hunt during the night.
So ladies and gentlemen, I have a question for all of you regarding owls, but before I pose the question, I would like all of you to watch this video. There you go. I'm pretty sure you know what I'm going to ask you. Well, the question is, how many degrees do you think an owl is able to turn its head? If you know the answer, shout it out loud.
270.
217. Is that right? Anyone else different answer?
360.
180? 180? 360? Okay, 3 different answers. But the correct answer would be up to 270 degrees. Give yourselves a round of applause. Well done. Good try. So I must say, ladies and gentlemen, 360 not possible. That is a full circle before our springs. Right? We don't want that happening. So it's only up to 270 degrees. Well, it's time for them to head back home. Once again, everyone, let's give them another big round of applause. Thank you. So far, you have seen birds of prey from South America. Well, next up, we're going to move from Southeast Asia, that's right. Well, next up, we're going to move on to the Americans. So everyone, put your hands together. Let's welcome Susie, our American bald eagle. Allow me to share more about Susie over here. She is one of the veterans in our presentation and has been with us for almost 27 years. Yeah, she's about 32 years old this year. And she's retired, by the way. You might be wondering, how do we care for all our retired birds? Well, we have a big retirement aviary, especially built for them. This aviary has got low perches, high perches, various substrates as well to accommodate all our retired birds. And when we talk about retirement and old age, you know, sometimes the older you get, we tend to develop some ailments. Well, Susie back there has got cataract on the left eye, so she needs a daily dosage of eye drops, just like that. Right. Okay. Look at that, she's very cooperative. Hey, Lina, that's you.
Oh, yes.
And over here, we've got Ethan. Ethan is our brownie kite, and he is partially blind on both eyes. He can't see his food. So we will have to hand feed him on a daily basis.
And did you know that retirees love to stay active and stimulated? So that's why Susie loves to come out here and make an appearance to see all of you. And you know what? I think it's time for Susie to head back home to meet the team of guys and trainers. Let's give it up for Susie, our American bald eagle.
Ladies and gentlemen, earlier on you saw nature's pest controller. So when I mentioned nature's pest controllers, I meant the owl. Now we're going to move on to nature's cleanup crew. Do you have any clue what I'm talking about? Which bird? Starts with the letter V? Vultures, that's right. You see, vultures are very important birds to our environment because they help to keep the area very clean. But unfortunately, they are also misunderstood birds of prey. Now, when you watch TV, they usually portray vultures as evil birds, soaring high up in the sky. And then there's this ominous music in the background with the sense of impending doom. Well, we are here to tell all of you the real story.
Vultures are nature's cleanup crew. They use columns of air to fly and glide, searching for carcasses, using their strong sense of sight and smell. Vultures help to prevent the spread of contagious diseases.
So everyone, let's meet the very first vulture in our presentation. See now, turkey vulture! Alright folks, you will be flying very low above you, so once again, please remain seated. Do not try to reach out and touch the bird. This is for your safety and for bird safety as well, okay? All the way down to the carcass. Now, turkey vultures like Zenas can be found in the Americas and they are pretty abundant in the wild. Close to about 10 million of them. These birds have got excellent sense of smell. They're able to pick up the stench of rotting meat from miles away.
So that means when there is a carcass nearby, turkey vultures will be the first ones on the scene, followed by the bigger vultures who will live over the top height of the dead animal.
Here's an interesting fact about the turkey vulture. These birds have extremely acidic stomach acid, gastric acid. Their stomach acid is as acidic as car batteries, so almost 0 pH level. So you can imagine how powerful their digestive system is, okay? So folks, once again, I've got another question for all of you. I just mentioned that the turkey vulture has a powerful stomach acid, right? All right. Now the question is, which animal in the animal kingdom do you think has an equally powerful stomach acid? I can't hear you. Louder! Hyena! Let's give them a big round of applause. Well done. You got it right. So hyenas are formidable scavengers. They too have an extremely powerful stomach acid. They can consume bones, hooves, horns, no issues. It will digest very easily. Well, right now, it's time for our lovely turkey vulture to head back home. Let's give another big round of applause. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, our next vulture species is also from the Americas. In Mayan legends, these birds were considered to be the messengers between humans and gods, earning them the title, the King. King vultures are the only vulture species with multicolored head and sharp, piercing eyes.
And joining us here on stage is Mano, who will be working with our next scavenger. Everybody say hi, Mano! Alright, but if you look closely, he's holding on to a target stick. This is a tool that we use to guide and direct the bird to the position where we want them to be. And it looks like our trainer is all set and ready, Chandra.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're all set, let's welcome our magnificent King Vulture, John Carver.
Now we're showing off his dominance right there. 70%. Well, that's because king vultures are able to get to parts of the carcass which other vultures cannot.
That's right, these birds have got very powerful beaks. They're able to break cages with so much ease. And they have quite the temperament as well. Whenever they are agitated, they're known to hiss very loudly. Well, folks, it's time for the king to head back to his throne. Let's give him a big round of applause. Thank you very much. From Carmen, our king vulture. Alright folks, all eyes on the big screen right now. Take a look at this scene. This looks like a chaotic scene. Lots of vultures, other scavengers as well, feasting on a huge carcass, trying to reduce it down to bones. To me, this looks like a very disorganized feeding frenzy. What do you think?
Well, Chandra, what if I were to tell you that vultures are social species and to respect their place in the pecking order? So, when vultures gather, there is a feeding protocol.
So everyone, let's meet the very first vulture to the meal, our African white-backed vulture. Hello there. Now look at how fast they go for the boat, ladies and gentlemen. This bird's beak is built for tearing apart flesh. Very cool indeed, look at that, very fast. So we've got one more white-backed vulture that's going to join us very shortly, right over here. There you go. Alright folks, meet our lovely white-backed vultures. They can be found in Africa. And these birds are pretty aggressive feeders. About 200 to 300 of them are capable of stripping down a huge carcass, as large as that one right over there, down to bones, clean, within 20 guys. You don't have to share, you got a bone each. As I was telling all of you earlier, who do we have here? So if you're wondering which is the vulture, it's the bigger one, not the small one, alright? Okay? So, as I was mentioning, these birds are aggressive feeders. They're able to, consume, about 200 to 300 of them are able to consume a huge carcass as large as this one right over here, down to bones, clean within 20 to 30 minutes. That's how fast they are. Well, once vastly found across Africa, currently these birds are critically endangered in the wild. Not many of them left.
Oh, Chandra, don't we have 2 more scavengers to showcase?
Of course we do, but before they make their way out, once again, this gentle reminder to everyone, please remain seated, no standing at all, remain seated at all times. Looks like we're all set. Let's welcome our Pharaoh Stars. We go one more from right back there. Everyone, we know dinosaurs, they can also be found in Africa, and they're known to coexist with vultures in the wild. When you take a closer look at them, you will notice they have this dagger-like beak, and also a stern old man face. That's why they're also known as the old man stock.
Although they are not vultures, they coexist and join them in the big feast. Speaking of vultures, did you know that 11 species of vultures in Africa help to clean up to 70% of the continent's carrions? We will all be in a lot of trouble without vultures. Isn't that right, Chandra?
Very true indeed. Throughout the world, we are losing these amazing birds at an alarming rate due to various reasons like deforestation, electrocution, deliberate poisoning, and even superstitious beliefs. Mother Nature, or Conservation Arm, is actually supporting the conservation efforts of the critically endangered red-headed vulture in Cambodia. Now, conservation efforts like these will be the only way to save these birds from extinction. In fact, they are already on the brink of extinction. So everyone, let us all show these wonderful birds who have been keeping our environment safe and clean some support and appreciation. Let us all show them some appreciation right now by giving them a big round of applause. Thank you.
and raptors and scavengers, these kings of the skies and walkers of our earth. They are a part of our ecosystem, a part of our planet. And if we were to lose them, we will be losing a part of our family.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us this morning. And having said that, let us all learn to live in harmony with all predators on Earth.
We hope you enjoyed the presentation just as much as we did. But before you leave, let me share with you on our next program, which is happening right here at the Sky Amphitheater at 12:30 p.m. for the Wings of the World presentation.